Next, what we have is table. Okay, very interesting. Okay, let me just take this data from here. Okay, I was supposed to tell you one more thing, which I'll tell you now because we are doing tables. Now I select Control A and I do Control C. Control C is for copy. Control V is for paste. Okay, you remember we were doing here and we for here paste we got multiple things. I'll tell you now what they mean. Okay, so I go to a new sheet. Okay, and just delete this actually first. I again go back and select because once you delete something, right, whatever you had selected will go off. So now right click. See, either I can paste, so it will paste just the way it was. Okay. Otherwise, I can just paste this values. Okay. So when I do paste this values, what happens is only the data gets pasted and nothing else. No formatting, nothing. Only the data is pasted. Okay. With the default formatting of any sheet of Excel. Okay. Okay. Now, for other things, you have what all do you have? So you have paste the formulas, you have transpose. Okay, transpose is nothing but you have something in rows and you want to transport it. Okay, for example, you have these job IDs. Okay, and you want to transpose it. So right click, transpose, it goes like this. So it was previously it was vertically, now it is horizontally, and vice versa also can happen. Okay. Now, so I was teaching you about tables. Let me just copy this. Okay, and actually just paste as values. I just want my data. So now generally what happens is, let me open a new sheet and paste as values. So generally what happens is you just have your data in this format, right? You just start open your Excel, you start writing data like this. Okay, now let me make everything look nice. The columns are all of proper width. Okay, now what do? I want to format it. So if you see here I had formatted it nicely, right, with the blue and white. Okay. Uh, okay. So now you see this, even though it's not in a table format, okay, but then still whenever I write something here, it takes the format of the previous column because this this has the same like it is continuing with it. So Excel will know that okay, this is a part of the previous column only. Okay, but let's come here. Okay, now if there is nothing, okay, and I want to write a formula now here. I want to add 100 to my salary. Okay, so I click on salary plus 100. So this is how we do additions or any calculation in Excel. Okay, you can select the cell and you can do addition. So let me just do this, and now I will double click here, so it will flash fill. Okay, so I was discussing about flash fill, right? So when I double click here, it will be filled till the last, till the last cell of this column where we have data. So till here, basically till here it will be filled. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, so now you see it is filled till here. Okay, you saw when I just did this, I have to double click here to get the data here. Okay, let me show you now one good thing. Okay, so the good thing is about table. So I do a control A, or you can just click also, it doesn't matter. So you click in the home tab, you come for format as table. Okay, so you just select which format you want. Okay, if I select this, now it will ask you for the where is your data for your table. Now because I selected one of the cells inside the table, my entire table got selected. Okay, my table has headers, I click because yes, they have. Now I click OK. So now you see my table got formatted so nicely with banded rows. These are called banded rows where I have white, blue, white, and blue consecutively. So these are called banded rows. Okay, now everything is sorted so nicely, right? This is blue, and I will always have these filters coming in. Okay. Also, one good thing is now if I go up, I scroll up, I can still see my column headers coming in here. Okay, I can still see the column headers coming in here. um okay, so now what we will do is, if I click here and I can see everything like the filters, how we do show sort and filters. One good thing now is if I click here, if I come here and I do equal to, when I click here, right, it will show me the column name. Previously it used to show me the cell name, right, which if this is h2, so it will show you h2. But now because I have formatted my data as table, it is showing me the column header, which is salary. And now what I'll do is I'll just add 100 to this. Now just focus. So when I put an enter, right, my complete column now has the same formula. Okay, so table is much intelligent, so it will just fill your cells with what you wanted to do. Okay, you don't need to drag and do anything. Just go here and you can just give some name. Okay, increased. Okay, so now you just renamed your column, and now this is a part of your table with the same formatting and everything same. Okay, so table gives you a leeway of doing your formatting very quickly. You don't need to sit and think of what format you want because these are the standard formats. Okay, also one thing, when you click anywhere outside table, you don't get the table formatting options. Only when you click inside a table, you get the table formatting options. So you see here table styles, you can change the table style from here. Okay, I can get this. Now if for a table design, you will have header row. So header row has a different kind of format. Okay, if you don't do, then it will go off. Then total row we don't need right now. Okay, because we don't have anything total to. Then banded rows. Okay, that it's blue, dark blue, light blue. This are called banded rows. Then you have first column. If you want to highlight your first column, okay, like this. Otherwise not required. Last column you want to highlight. Okay, sometimes we will have total here. Okay, and now if you want to have banded columns, so you can have this. Okay, so it looks nice. And filter button, if you want to remove, you can do that obviously with here. Okay, there are many things here like slicer. Okay, we will see everything. You know what is remove duplicates. Okay, so if you want to do slicer and all those things, we will do this. Okay, in later class. Okay, now here what you have is a table name. So what you want, so now if you want, you can rename this table. I can just name this as the employee table. Okay, sorry, it's already actually is this emp. Yeah, okay, this is my employee table now. Okay, I can one more thing is I can resize the table. Resizing means right now it has data from A1 to L108, so I can just tell that just take till 100. So now if you see what happens is the formatting is only till 100, and from 101 there is no formatting because it's not taking the value. And also you remember we did this as salary plus 100. Okay, now this is also doing m tab salary plus 100, but now this is not a salary column anymore, right? It is just a value. So because it's not able to find it out, so it's showing a value error. Value error means the value is not found, that is this value, it is not being resolved. Okay, hence it is not getting the value. Okay, so these are the advantages of using table over just formatting it